Okay, Dimetrodon. Such a cool, I was going to say dinosaur, but it's not quite a dinosaur. It predates dinosaurs, but it's just a cool looking lizard, mammal, dinosaur, reptilian monster. It's a cool creature. Let's draw it. Dimetrodon. It's not actually a dinosaur. It's what people call a stem mammal. So once upon a time, a long time ago, before the dinosaurs ruled the earth, there are all these other creatures trying to dominate the planet. And amongst them were our ancestors, the stem mammals. They came different shapes and sizes, and one of them was this, Dimetrodon. Yeah, I'm sketching on a bit of grey paper today. Sometimes it's great using grey because it means you can use white gouache over top, which makes things pop. I get the general shape down, chuck in some ink with a brush. It's often good to turn your work, especially with these long spikes, so the slight curve on them goes with the natural arc of my hand, as you would if you were writing. So there's a handy hint right there. Move your work around so it's easier for you to work with. I like to use a traditional nib that you dip into Indian ink. Whenever you hear the word don in the name of something, it means teeth. Di meaning two, and the met in it is actually, metric means to measure. So, two teeth, or two different types of teeth of different measurements. See, up until this point in history, all teeth were the same. Think of sharks, for example, all same size teeth. Well, these guys were the first to have variation in teeth. So you got these really large teeth at the front for grabbing things. Then you got small ones at the back for shearing things to pieces. Definitely a carnivore, this guy. Not so much like a reptile, more like the teeth on a Tasmanian devil. And inking's lots of fun. You really get to really experiment with lots of different line making to build up textures. And that's where your own signature really comes in. I'm sort of doing, I guess, sort of like a lazy stipple, like little dashes or curved dashes just to build up a texture. And I'm dabbing a lot of texture on, but I don't really know that this would have had scales. It's believed that it had some sort of skin, possibly like elephant skin or rhino skin, or it may have even had fur. Now, splash of colour. The one I'm doing now is sort of sitting down like a lizard, which is kind of the traditional view that it ran on its belly like a lizard. I have to say this one's resting. It is believed they stood more upright. Like, when a croc runs. Amazingly enough, most of this colour is just watercolour. It's turned out quite well, actually, better than I expected. The white bit is gouache. So this is what I meant before by sticking some white gouache over a grey paper. It really stands out. It's one of my favourite techniques. And of course, what everybody wants to know is what's that? What is that sail all about? They used to think it was a thermoregulating thing like a reptile, but later on they've concluded it's probably more a display thing. What we see in lizards, especially lizards with spines on their backs, not that this is a lizard, but similar behaviour, is that they bristle up, they do a display, they try and look bigger, and the bigger male often wins the fight. So Dimetrodon probably did fight each other for the right to breed, because males are larger than females. Whenever you get larger males than females, it usually is a species that fight each other for the right to breed. And so there you go, the beautiful Dimetrodon. He's a happy little dinosaur wannabe. Now, of course, the work's not finished until I put it up on Redbubble. If you're an artist looking at this, you should consider doing something like this. It's good to get your work out there. And to be honest, it's just kind of fun. I just love the way they mock this up. I mean, when you want a Dimetrodon miniskirt, yeah, I'm sure everybody wants one of those. No, hang on, that might work, but only if your legs look better than mine, which is not hard. Yeah, so Redbubble's really cool. And if you're an artist, I suggest you go on to that. And if you're just an admirer and you think this stuff is cool, I'll put a link down below. You can go check it out. And that was Dimetrodon. Such a cool animal. I just love that teeth arrangement. Anyway, see you in the next video. Just here.